territory for days now, and I haven't seen one teepee. Indians live in teepees, don't they?
Some do, but I'm pretty sure they wouldn't put their homes up right next to the railroad tracks, would you?
I guess not.
I know I wouldn't. I hope after this train ride, I never see another railroad track again. In these last 2 years, we traveled from one town to another on enough trains to last me a lifetime.
Not to mention wagon beds, plain horse and buggy. Yeah, but the best part is when we reach Lucky Lady, Nevada, we'll be able to stay put.
No one said an act life in the East one, Roger dear, and living like a gypsy is part of it. You have practiced our art for but 3 years, whilst I have tried the wars for 20.
Won't you miss it, Heidi? Acting, I mean.
I'm sure I shall, but to be able to remain in one town for a week, a month, a year, not to mention forever, is a prospect I relish.
And you can. We all can. Thanks to Clarence's inheritance, right, Clarence?
Right, Bobby. I still can't believe a great-great-aunt Iva I've never even met let me a salute at her will. I have no idea how to run one.
It's okay, pal. We'll help you. Heck, if I can learn the part of Hamlet, I'm going to learn how to tend a bar in no time.
And I shall be a gracious hostess, Clarence. After all, I have portrayed some of the grandest ladies in theater. Lady Capulet, Lady Windermere, Lady Bracknell.
Yeah, and if the crowd gets too rowdy, you can turn to Lady Macbeth.
Ooh, too rowdy? Well, I hope not. If the artists didn't like us like these fine gentlemen right here, the worst they do is just throw tomatoes at us. In a Western saloon, an unhappy customer could sling lead at you. Bang, bang.
Oh my goodness.
Well, whatever happens, we'll have to stick it out a year, won't we? Didn't she say that the will stipulates you can't sell the place for a year?
Yep, that's what it said. The lawyer who contacted me, or reader, mailed it to me. I'm supposed to meet him the minute we get to the Lucky Lady so he could turn it over to me officially.
Gee, how can you be sure what your great aunt left you on income? Look at this. That's the worst hand I've ever seen, man.
Great-great-aunt Iva Fortune, was in her 80s when she passed away. I guess her handwriting has gotten pretty shaky by then. According to Mr. Reader, I'm her only living relative. She never married. I'm just glad he was able to make out my name.
He made out that's Clarence Rollins? It looks like Clarence Robbins.
Oh, wow. Too bad she didn't have any money to leave you as well.
Somebody would have been nice, but I am just glad to make a means of a steady, reliable income, unlike the theater profession.
We had better make a success of the saloon, since you used up all we had in the troop's account to buy our train tickets.
Have faith now. As Shakespeare once said, all swell that ends swell.
Really, Roger? The correct way to pronounce the play title is all's well that ends well. Ditchin', my dear boy, ditchin'.
Thank you for pointing that out, Heidi.
Oh, Roger, you're hopeless.
However you say it, I hope Mr. Shakespeare was right.
Next up, let's raise water.
Well, no, you're about to find out.
Is that on purpose?
All right, girls, you have got to shape up. Barbara, do I have to remind you again that you're singing at the Lucky Lady Salon, not some opera house in Italy.
I'm sorry, Jessica, but it's hard going on all my years of vocal training.
Well, you better be like a real person so as long as you're working for me. And Carrie, am I mistaken, or did I actually hear some words coming out of your mouth?
Just a couple.
But that's too many. You couldn't carry out 2 in a pizza. Remember, move your mouth when the rest of us sing. I'm going to hear a peep out of you. Understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Good now. Eileen?
I know. I still have blockage in my inner ear, so I can't stand up straight. It'll get better. You'll see.
What are you all standing around for? Mingle with the customers and encourage them to order drinks. You know what to do.
What do you fellas have?
Nothing, thanks. We don't drink liquor.
Nobody in Lucky Lady drinks liquor. Ever since Herbert blessed his wife, say blessing, got to marry out. Wasn't like this in the old days, to tell you. We got root beer and sarsaparilla.
Well, I guess in that case, I have a sarsaparilla.
Make that 2.
Nice going, Jessica.
Well, it could be better. I can't believe these gals were the best you could find, Holt. Barbara Seville, who thinks she's an
don't worry, no. Nobody pays any attention to him. You're the star of the show. Besides, we don't have to put up a front much longer.
You mean you're ready too?
Let's go outside.
What's the thing?
I've located a gang of bank robbers. Rob Banks gang. And I struck a deal. They're on the way here from Mexico where they've been lying low.
Sounds good so far.
They agreed to go down that abandoned mine shaft I discovered ends under the Lucky Lake. Down a passage beneath the Lucky Lake salon next door. End up underneath the bank next door to it. Then, on a Saturday night, once Bill closes the bank, they'll blow the ball, clean out the golden loot. We'll be long gone by the time he reopens the next Monday.
By we, I assume you mean you and I.
Of course. Naturally, I don't intend to split the take with a bunch of thugs. In fact, another unexpected explosion's going to collapse the tunnel with them in it.
Couldn't have thought of a better plan myself. I just wish my dad was allowed to see it.
Yeah. Jesse James be proud of his little girl.
It's Wednesday. Who pulls the heist this weekend?
Unfortunately not. We got to do it when the salon's empty so nobody can feel the blast.
Well, it is empty.
Not for long. I talked to Will Reeder, the lawyer handling out a fortune's estate. He said she's an heir due in town today. He wouldn't tell me who it is.
Well, what are you going to do?
I told him I'd like to buy the salon so I can expand the saloon.
Good excuse.
I'll get the new owner to sell me the property, or else. Get back inside before we're missed.
Hey, Jessica, come have a drink with us.
We'll make customers happy.
Right. Sure, Smitty. I'll have a root beer.
Hey, Phil, please. A real beer for Jessica. Two more for Bob and me.
Coming up.
So, Bob, things getting too wild and woolly over at the barbershop?
Are you kidding? Not hardly. My work at the barbershop was pretty cut and dry. I got bored, so I decided to give my assistant away, and we parted company.
You're looking for some extra work. Come on over to my blacksmith shop and shoot some horses for me.
No thanks, me. I see enough horses backside where I already work.
If you're really hard up for customers, you might try doing women's hair. Since the salon has been closed, big gals are getting desperate.
Are you serious, Jessica? No self-respecting barber is going to be seen combing and cutting and styling women's hair. It's unmanly.
It might not be manly, but if we didn't learn how to style our wigs for our plays, we would have been in trouble.
Every character we played would have looked like he had a mop on his head.
Well, that's up to you. You guys have a chance to play a lot of money. I'll be right back.
Well, hi, strangers. I haven't seen you at the Lucky Lady before. Here's your drinks.
It's our, first visit. We're new in town.
Yeah, you'll be seeing quite a lot of us. Won't you be joining us, Miss...
O'Keefe. Karaoke. What elegant manners. Around here, the only thing men help us saloon girls sit on are their laps and we let them. Well, if you're here to stay down, I guess you'll be looking for a job then?
Actually, we,
You can check with her speed over there. She owns her own spread, the Double Bar Ranch. She bought it from the common had to sell and relocate.
Wait, so you're telling me that the church had a ranch for a convent?
Yeah, my sisters owned it. They called it the Bar Nun. Boy, those gals were really right. When they galloped through town, all you see was a blur of black and white. Anyway, this road is now. That's a cook with her, roughly grown. They could possibly use a couple extra ranch hands around the place.
Gee, Carrie, I really don't see myself being a good cowpoke, you know? And I really don't see myself slapping around a heifer all day.
You're cute.
You're not so bad on the eyes yourself.
from what we overheard, I gathered that the gentleman at the bar, or, excuse me, the gentleman sitting actually right behind us are the barber and the blacksmith,
That's right. Bob Burr and Smitty Black.
and the men over there.
Let's see. That's R.I.P., the Undertaker. He comes in when he's cheering up. Poor old eyes, so low blood. Then in the middle is our banker, Bill Holder. And next to him is Libby Fine, our judge.
I see. Well, I want to get to know the regular customers around here because...
Excuse me. I'm sorry to interrupt, but Jessica wanted me to go over some of the lyrics with you, Harry, so you can rap them correctly.
There you go, Big Jessica. Jelly don't spoil us. Melody Plunkett, this is